Hello, welcome to the vlog. It's Heather Pettit, Heather Dewey Pettit. If I use all of my names. There's one more. I do have a middle name. It's Lynn, but I let's see. But anyway, so I was thinking I would put a little something on here while I had a few minutes. Before I go to my son's bus stop, let me just look at the time. Okay, yeah, I've got a few minutes, about 10 or less. So what can I get? What can I say in about 9 minutes? Probably, just let's see. Yeah. What is going on with me? Lots of things, so many things. But I guess at the moment, I am thinking a lot about, just how I'm balancing my life right now. I am, just trying to incorporate a lot of aspects of my life, including life as an autism mom and life as a writer and editor and artist, because I do all those things, and and thinking a lot about how I just get it all done, how I do all the things and get everything done. I'm gonna set this down somewhere. That's not too bad. Sort of. Oh well, what the hey. Yeah, without making a disaster of it. So just trying to get all of the things done, just everything done. And one way that I do that, let me just grab it, is through bullet journaling, people. Bullet journaling. Highly recommend it for those who don't do it, because if you tend to just write things on scraps of paper like I used to do when I was young, it's just not as effective, and you lose those slips of paper. So a lot of people carry a small notebook with them, and that's fine, and it's whatever works for you. So I think notebooks are great because for lots of reasons, because if you don't pull the pages out, you have a permanent record of all the things that you get done, and so you just leave it in there, unless you're the type that you really want the physicality and the texture of ripping it out, scrunching it up, and throwing it away when you're done. I think I can understand that, and some people do that. But it's, for my purposes, I really like the fact that this is basically something that I'm going to be keeping permanently, at least for a couple of years, probably permanently, because really it's a record of my life, and it's a record of what we do as a family, and what we do with Kyle, and all of his appointments and things. So I think it's really just an effective way to plan, because I can keep these because they're really kind of neat and clean looking. I mean, granted, I have stuff stuck in here, but still it looks pretty, pretty neat, like I said. One thing I have in here, for those of you who are watching this either on my autism channel or whatever, or here, who are writers or not. One thing I have in here at the very back, I have things like everything pertaining to him, all of his, like I've got a whole page dedicated to just medical stuff because he has so many medical issues, all of his diagnoses, and all of the meds that he's taking, because he's taking a variety of medications. That sometimes happens in kids with autism. you know, things like all the school things I need to know, or as a record and whatever. You know, I also view this as, you know, in case of emergency kind of thing. If there's a car accident, I can write all this in here, and people can find it if whatever, you know. Because it has a pocket in the back, my bullet journal, a lot of them do. Well, a lot of the dot grid journals like this have these little folders attached. Or, you know, you can also make one yourself and glue it on. Whatever. Some people do that. Creative types. That I can just put a list of all of his medications, or yeah, it's already in here, but some people might do that for their kid. Just write a list of whatever and just stick it in there. So, you know, I use this for a variety of reasons. Not for, you know, because I have a wide, what am I trying to say? You know, just a wide, what am I trying to say? I need it for so many things. I need to keep track of so many things. You know, and not just my life as a mom, but my life as a writer and editor. So I can keep track of specific things like due dates and I can track a whole project if I want. You know, one thing I like about it is the fact that I can make my calendar be what I want it to be. Because I remember a lot of times in the past, I would get really frustrated with let's see, yeah, I've got about 5 minutes or less. I would get really frustrated with the kinds of planners that were available years ago, and I would be like, yeah, but that doesn't work for me, or this doesn't work for me, or I just don't like something. So oftentimes I would, you know, just be frustrated, and I'm like, but I don't like that there. So that's why these are great. You can make it. Yeah, I had an interruption. I had a reminder come up on my phone saying it's almost time to go to the bus stop. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? One thing I like about them is that you can make the calendar the way you want it. You can, you know, you can take both pages, and sometimes I'll do that. I'll take, if I want for a certain month, I could make myself a calendar. You know, I used stencils for this. This is obviously from July, and anyway, and then August, I didn't do that at all. I did a whole other layout, because I was like, you know, it just takes too much time. It just depends on what you like and what you want to do, and but anyway, but I like them because I can do whatever I want, whatever I feel like doing, basically. I can do whatever I feel like doing. But anyway, you know, I personally like writing things down on paper. I find that I remember things so much better when I do. And I think a lot of people are that way. Sorry, I'm looking at the time again. I think a lot of people are that way, yeah. I have not done, well, correction. I have set up my September, but I didn't do the 2 pages again. I did it a different way. I did it that second way, where it's called in bullet journaling, it's called a calendex, where you're just writing a list of the days. If I can find it for September. Yeah, it's just a list of the days and the day of the week, and so yeah. Now you know when I'm having my follow-up. My follow-up is tomorrow for my surgery. So, I just, instead of writing to do, because I really find myself using it for all kinds of notes that I need to write down for the month. So I find myself doing that. But anyway, you know, and then I have the first. Okay, oops. My husband just called saying he's on his way home, so I definitely need to leave now. Because he clocks out at 4:30. Yeah, I'm messing with my hair again, sorry. So anyway, if anybody, you know, would like to see any more details, without, you know, I can cover things up if you're worried about privacy issues. I can cover things up that are sensitive. You know, like medical stuff, but a lot of you know that my son has autism, so you know, whatever. Well, I hope you liked this video. It's just a little something I thought I would do, and here I'm just have it in my hand again. So I'm you know, I need to say goodbye. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a great day, everybody. Bye.